Well, hello friends, it's John, the whiskey neighbor, and today I have a very special unboxing. My wonderful wife gave me a very special Christmas gift, and I thought I would share that with you and do an unboxing of the Canadian Club, their 40-year-old release from this year. All right, as I said before the break, I've got this amazing gift this year. And since I'm just opening it, trying a taste, I thought we'll call it an unboxing, not a review, because it'll be first thoughts. If you don't know about this, we had a lot of special Canadian whiskey releases this year. We had the Rare Release series from Corby. I've talked a lot about the Lot 40 cask strength, and the Little Trinity, the Gooderham and Worts 17-year release, the 21-year Pike Creek, and the 35-year JP Weiser. Also this year, Canadian Club came up with this beauty. And so I'm actually going to open it up and give it a taste. I have been drinking Scotch and whiskey for a little while, but I still feel pretty young in that journey, and I certainly have not had the pleasure of drinking something that's 40 years old. So this will be a big first for me. And here are my thoughts. First of all, if you didn't see that, we've got the box that it came in, which was lovely, and then it came in this sort of a velvet cloth bag, and it's a real stunner of a bottle too. The label, of course, is nice. Lets us know that's 45%. The back, I didn't know this. I'm sure others have showed it, but there's a laser etching on the back of this bottle. Really quite a beautiful presentation. So hopefully I can get in this with a minimum of fuss. That came off pretty easy. There is a string on the top, but I think that's really just for feel or effect. I think the top will just be this paper strap on it. But it's a gorgeous bottle. What a beautiful... Oh, okay, so this is sort of a metal cap that is a part of this cork. That came off. So there's the cork. And I've opened it up. Wow. Hope I can pour it without losing a drop. It's so special. Nice. Well, a couple of drops. So here's my first thoughts. Beautiful, beautiful presentation. Truly nice. And I wonder what it smells like. Oh, it's pretty gentle for a 45% whiskey. Could expect a stronger alcohol bouquet, but it's not there. Well, it's not a review. My first thoughts, a little bit darker fruit, not fruity. A little bit plum. But there's a nice toasted sugar. Wow, nice nose. Very nice. Very enveloping, deep. I should spend more time with it. And really, I've heard it said before that you should pour a whiskey like this and then let it sit for a minute for every year that it's been in a cask. So I would have to leave this for 40 minutes before I would taste it. I guess I could do that. I could splice it and wait and then come back, but I wanted to shoot this today while there was still, I'm kind of by a window here, some natural light. So I think I'm going to forego that, but I'm sure it deserves that kind of treatment. Just let it sit, let it open up, and see what other notes come through. It's not overpoweringly woody. I could expect, that's my first 40-year-old, but I could expect stronger oak or wood notes. Here I can smell them more in the sense of vanillas, but not overpowering. Really a beautiful nose. Oh, well, I'm going to give it a little taste. There's a lot going on here. Butter, sugar, but toasted caramel. Not as sweet as raisin, so I'm going to stay with plum. There's some peppery, like the mouth is still alive. But wow, is it ever smooth? Wow. But it's still alive. It's still perks up on the mouth. The finish is warming. There's no bitterness in this at all, which is good. I've heard that sometimes older whiskeys can get over wood characteristic, but they've managed to curate their casks just right. But it is definitely still Canadian, and by that I mean it's not as aggressive or woody as a bourbon, but it's sweeter than a Scotch. It has corn, that kind of corn syrup, but it's not corn syrup. That's a disservice to it. But it's got some of that mouthfeel. Maybe I thought it earlier was like butter. Some of that in there. It doesn't have quite the bite that you'd expect from a rye. It doesn't have that kind of aggressive hug or that, the side of my mouth peppery, but it's still very nice. Oh, what a lovely presentation. From a beautiful, beautiful bottle to a mature nose. And a wonderful palate. This is a beautiful whiskey. It would be a disservice to try to come up with a score based on a quick pour, a little bit of a nose and a taste. But if I feel like pouring more of it over the next few weeks, then I'll come back to you guys with a rating and probably with better insight into the flavors going on here. This is the kind of whiskey that deserves more time, deserves the best of what I have to offer in terms of rating it. But if you're considering buying it and you would like to know what an older whiskey tastes like, I can say that this is the oldest that I've tasted, and it is very well put together, balanced. I would say this is a balanced whiskey. Certainly time has taken away any of the over-aggressive alcohol, fume, or note. And this one, not bitter. I've heard that some older whiskeys can get a little too woody, but that's not the case here either. The oak comes through again a lot like vanilla flavors. and less like that bitter wood tannins. But having said that, I'm now enjoying some of the finish here, and it's still there. And there's definitely a little bit of, well, it's not char, but something from being in a barrel for a while. Anyways, thanks for joining me with this very special unboxing for me. What a great gift, and what a great moment to have on holidays here around Christmas to be able to share it with you guys. So cheers. I hope you can find something equally impressive, and if not, I hope you find something nice to pour and some friends to share it with over the holidays. Drink responsibly. If you like the video, share it with friends, subscribe below, comment. I appreciate all the comments and try to read them all and get back to you guys to keep a community a bit of alive. So John with the Whiskey Neighbor, this Canada Club 40 is truly amazing. Take care.